College and your Hope College Flying Dutchman. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Saints of Aquinas College, a senior from Zeeland, number 0, Clayton Borgter. A senior from Midland, number 3, John Jardis. A sophomore from Canton, number 4, Zachary Sweet. A senior from Plymouth, number 11, Joey Fitzgerald. A senior from Grand Rapids, number 16, Matt Wagner. A sophomore from Zeeland, number 21, Cam Gunn. A junior from Caledonia, number 25, Gavin Kleinenberg. A freshman from Heartland, number 40, Lou Nagoit. A junior from Grand Rapids, number 44, Mitch Haggart. And a freshman from Chesterton, Indiana, number 92, Nico Kittredge. Head coach for Aquinas College is Chris Kleiber. And now here's the starting lineup for your Hope College Flying Dutchman. A senior from Howell, number 3, Jack Radsville. A senior from Muskegon, number 4, Braden Blackburn. A senior from Kalamazoo, number 8, Zach Wiggins. A senior from Centennial, Colorado, number 12, Ian Bosman. A senior from Zeeland, number 20, Tucker Martinez. A senior from Troy, number 23, Garrett Fragnoli. A senior from East Grand Rapids, number 27, Andrew Conlin. A sophomore from Canton, number 30, Jack Cervantes. A sophomore from Plymouth, number 43, Michael Mann. And a senior from Rockford, number 91, Cole Scheffler. Head coach for the Flying Dutchman is Michael Shainhalls. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here on the campus of Hope College for today's non-league contest between the Saints of Aquinas College and your Hope College Flying Dutchman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise, and gentlemen, if you would, please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Head coach for Aquinas College is Chris Kleiber. Head coach for the Flying Dutchman is Michael Shanehalls. Your officials for this evening's contest, Terry Williams, Peter Lund, and Luke Grimsman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a sun-filled night at Van Andel Stadium on the campus of Hope College for tonight's lacrosse matchup between the visiting Aquinas College Saints and the home Hope College Flying Dutchman. Good matchup tonight. Saints come into this contest ranked number 6 in the country in the most recent NCAA poll. Picked up a win against a number 5 ranked team, Columbia, in the past week, and they've moved up a spot to the 6th spot in the national polls. Hope comes in 4-1, played Monday night against another NCAA WAC conference opponent in Siena Heights. Close game on Monday night for the Dutchmen, 10-8 win. And it looks to be a good contest tonight. At the X for the Dutch, number 91, Cole Scheffler. Cervantes and Blackburn on the wing. And the initial face-off win goes to the Saints on the ground ball by Lou Nagat. So Saints set up on offense. Kyle Gauthier, senior midfielder, checks in along with Joey Fitzgerald at the top. Mitchell Haggart along with John Jardis and Zachary Sweet at attack. Sweet's on the high crease. Jardis plays X. Haggart on the right side. There's a ground ball pickup and a shot by Mitchell Haggart. A nice save by Ian Bosman. Unsettled situation. Cunningham. And there's a goal early on. A nice fake and finish by number 8, Zach Wiggins. Assist from number 11, Liam Cunningham in transition, and the Dutch get on the board early, 1-0. I think not only is that encouraging to Coach Shanehalls to be up early 1-0 on the first offensive possession, but to bury that shot. Dutch had a tough shooting night on Monday night against Siena. Missed the goal a lot and put a lot of shots into the goalie's stick. Probably their worst shooting performance of the year. And didn't do a lot to move the goalie and put a lot into his stick. So right there, Wiggins moved the goalie, got him off of his plane. Borchter's an outstanding goalie, the WAC Defensive Player of the Year last year for the WHAC Conference. So a contest, a challenge tonight for the Dutch to score on Border. So here's Wiggins, Radsville behind. Radsville from X. And there's a goal for number 3, Jack Radsville. Assist from 43, Michael Mann. So a nice two-man game between the attackers, between Radsville behind and Mann. Mann pushed up from X. Jack replaced behind. Little two-man game. Got his defender hung up, and Jack pushed up the left side from X. Put it on the goalie's left-hand side, and Dutch go up 2-0 with 2 shots on goal and 2 for 2 in the shooting. Face-off win for Scheffler as he flips it over to Remo Blancato. So 2 for 3 early on at the face-off for Scheffler after he went 1 for 11 Monday night. Here's Michael Mann. Settles it behind to Wiggins. Alex Goodall comes on at midfield along with 13, Nick McCreary. And here's Barra, the senior, number 21, looks inside for Wiggins. Nothing there, so they reset. McCreary, the freshman from Rockford. Barra, the senior from Rockford. .40 on the possession. Inside pass to McCreary, and a behind-the-back shot goes wide of the cage, backed up by Mann. 30 still on the possession for Hope as he works against Gunn. Radsville behind, hung up by his man, works out of it, shoots high, but hits the top of the cage, so that's going to give a fresh reset for the Dutch back to 60. McCreary, the freshman, he was hurt early on in the season. His first game action last week. There's a nice look inside and a nice shot and a good save by Border on Radsville. And a good ride and a turnover. Lunigat got caught up there. And a caused turnover by number 15, Alex Goodall. So Hope looks to clear. Triple team from Radsville. Jack's going to run into space. And he outruns his opponents for a successful clear. So reset for the Dutch with just over 60 on the shot clock possession. Here's 16, Brace, the freshman, along with 22, Conlin. He's a freshman from Hill Academy in Canada. Inside look to Goody. And a double pipe, but it stays out. That was a great look by Radsville and a great shot by Alex Goodall. Double piped, but didn't go in, and so change of possession over to the Saints and a successful clear. So second full possession for the Saints. Sweeten and Jardis behind, along with Mitchell Haggart. Haggart was the Offensive Player of the Week last week for the Saints. Had 3 goals in an overtime win. Haggart likes to work from the right-hand side. He's got a big shot. He likes to get his hands free. He's working on Conlin. That matchup probably found itself in high school. Conlin from East Grand Rapids and Haggart from Forest Hills Northern. Did battle in Grand Rapids in some of the games over there. So that's a good matchup for tonight. Conlin is probably the top close defender for Hope, and Haggart is probably the top shooter for the Saints. There's a shot by Lehigh. Goes high. It's backed up by the Saints, but only 8 seconds on the possession. So here's Jardis. He's going to work against Fragnoli and see if he can get something to happen quickly. Nice job defensively by Fragnoli, and Jardis, realizing he's running out of time, just throws it to the corner and allows Aquinas to set up for the ride. Nice job by Conlon as he gets it forward to the open Joey Mooney at midfield, and Hope successfully clears. Hope resets offensive midfield with Berra, McCreary. There's a shot by McCreary. Goes wide right, backed up by Mann. 49 on the possession for the Dutch. Mann being guarded by Gunn. He looks to get inside position on him. Mann dodges. He's always keeping his head up. He's looking in and then out. There's the inside pass to Wiggins. Nice save on the shot by Boriter. And they're going to get a turnover. Wiggins stepped into the crease after that shot. So a nice look by Michael Mann inside to Wiggins, and Wiggins had an opportunity with an offhand shot. Didn't move the goalie, put it right into his stick, and a nice save by Boriter. So here's Shacklett coming on at midfield along with Gauthier. Shacklett works behind against 45 Owen Mueller, a freshman for Hope. Here's that matchup with Mitchell Haggart looking to attack against Conlon. Nothing there as Conlon works. Haggart's trying to get inside position. Can't get it, so he kicks it back up top to Blake Baker. Nice job defensively by Conlon as Haggart looked to get inside position and was denied. Ten seconds on the shot clock in this possession as Shacklett works up top against Mueller. Shot goes wide, and that's going to be a shot clock violation and a turnover. So a nice defensive stand by Coach Schelt's defensive unit. Last two possessions in a row, Aquinas has been unable to mount much of an offensive attack before the 60-second shot clock has expired on him. Here's Bosman being pressed by Jardis on the ride. Nice job clearing into space to Vinsingle, and Radsville traps the ball, turns it over. Nice ground ball pickup by Gavin Kleinenberg. So first failed clear of the night by the Dutch as Aquinas does a nice job on the ride. Here's Haggart. Shot goes wide and behind, not backed up by Jardis as he was north of GLE, and so going to go down as effectively a turnover against the Saints as Hope gets a clear opportunity. Forward to Molesky, and Molesky successfully clears. Kicks it down to Michael Mann. So 70 on the possession for Hope as they reset. Michael Mann behind, he gets it inside to Brian Bear, and there's a score for the senior from Rockford. A nice look by Michael Mann and a great cut by Brian Bear in that unsettled situation. Aquinas was still working its defensive midfielder and LSM onto the field, and Bear took advantage of the unsettled situation, ran into an open spot, and a great look by Michael Mann to find the cutting Berra. So with 6:26 to go in the first quarter, Hope 3 and the Saints 0. And a much better shooting night early on tonight than what we saw out of Hope on Monday night against Siena Heights. Scheffler wins the clamp and flips it back to number 30, Jack Cervantes. So another face-off win for Scheffler and Hope as Hope resets up 3-0. David Brace, the freshman, along with James Conlon, a freshman, come in at midfield. Number 15, Alex Goodall, junior from Clarkston, joins as the third offensive midfielder. Here's Brace. Alley dodged down the right side. Gets an inside position and just misses. A nice job on the shot as he got his hands twisted and got a shot off against Borichter. So backed up by Michael Mann. 41 left on the possession for the Dutch. Conlon, of course, the freshman from Hill Academy. He's the younger brother of number 27, Andrew Conlon, a senior at Hope. James was a talented high school player at the Hill Academy. Initially had committed to play Division I lacrosse at the Air Force Academy, and at the last minute decided he wanted to join his brother in Holland, and Coach Shanehouse was delighted to have him show up. So a nice dodge by Jack, missed on the shot on an inside roll by Radsville, and he fell forward into the crease, so change of possession to the Saints. Successful clear by the Saints as Joseph Brett works his way out of trouble between Blackburn and Cunningham up top, and Hunter Roberts resets, but timeout called by Coach Kleiber and the Saints with 4:44 to go in the first quarter. Hope College up 3-0. So out of the timeout, Aquinas resets. Coach Kleiber talks with his offense. Wants to see a little different activity in formation. It was a nice job defensively by Cervantes to cause a turnover, but a nice pickup on the ground ball. Shot backed up by Jardis and Blackburn, and initially the call was staying Aquinas, and then the ref overruled that after he looked and saw Braden Blackburn was the closest person to the ball when and where it went out of bounds. And so Hope College ball as Tucker Martinez works it up the field. And Martinez gets it forward to Berra. So 69 on the shot clock for the Dutch as they reset offensively. There's Radsville behind. Up top to Wiggins, and there's a shot and a score by Zach Wiggins. Number 8, Wiggins, the senior from Mattawan High School, with an assist from number 3, Jack Radsville. So an early opportunity for scoring that we've seen again by Coach Shane Hell's squad. And I know he's always preaching, look for early opportunities in a possession. Early opportunities when the defense is getting settled in and settling into their spots. Sometimes there's that unsettled opportunity when you can look for a crack, and if there's an early opportunity to score, take advantage of it. And that's what the Dutch did right there. So with 4:01 to go, Hope's up 4-0 as Scheffler wins another face-off on a ground ball pickup from number 10, Sean Cunningham. Sean, another one of the brother combinations here at Hope, with the Cunninghams, the Conlins, and the Manns as brother combinations. Here's Brace, the freshman. Alley dodged down the left side. Nothing there, and he'll kick it back to X with Radsville. Plenty of time on the possession for Hope. Hope looks to work from behind. A nice inside look from Radsville to Sean Cunningham, and there's his goal for number 10, Sean Cunningham. Great patience and great vision by Radsville, the senior, on that one as he pushed up the right alley. Nothing there, but he extended the play, stretched it, and as the defense reset, Sean Cunningham snuck in behind the ears of his defender, and Radsville found him for a nice tight pass that he put right on his stick, and a nice finish for number 10, Sean Cunningham. There's a ground ball pickup for Negat, and a face-off win for Aquinas, but a turnover by Negat as he's looking to clear out of pressure. Tucker clears forward to Joey Mooney, and a successful clear for the Dutch as he resets down to Michael Mann. Mann works on gun. No early opportunity, so he's going to look for his defensive midfielders to rotate off. Now he pushes inside. He gets a position. And a nice inside position and score for number 43, Michael Mann. Unassisted for Michael Mann as he pushed up from X along the right side, working on gun. Nothing there, but he rolled backwards on him, got an inside position, and as soon as he got his right shoulder inside the left shoulder of gun, he knew he had a scoring opportunity. Came in on the right-hand side, and that goal is good. A little discussion whether he released before he stepped into the crease. He clearly did. So Michael did a nice job on his shot as he was unabated to the goal. He froze Border a lefty, and he froze him and put it right over the top right shoulder of Border, which is a tough stop for a lefty goalie coming in from that angle. So with 2:38 to go in the first quarter, Hope College 6, Aquinas 0. Jack Cervantes, the sophomore from Canton, will come on at face-off. Give Cole Scheffler a spell. Momentary pause in the action as referee comes over and talks with Coach Shane Hells for a bit following the goal. So a post-goal infraction against the Saints, and we're not going to have a face-off. Possession is awarded to the Dutch. And the Saints sort out defensively whether they're going to have a man in the penalty box or whether they're going to play full strength. And they're full strength, so a non-serving penalty infraction after the goal, but that awards Hope the possession without a face-off. Cervantes centers it, and he's going to check off and give way to number 29, Eli Van Singel, the sophomore from Zeeland. So Van Singel, the sophomore, along with 22, the freshman, Conlon, along with 16, Brace, the freshman. There was an open opportunity for James Conlon, but he dropped the ball. Hope recovered. Radsville on the ground ball with 45 on this possession. Gives it up to Brace. Check that Conlon. Here's number 16, Brace, a freshman from Plymouth. Alley dodges down the left alley. Left-handed shot. Recovered by Radsville, number 3. Radsville gets inside. Left-handed shot with his hands free. Misses topside high. And backed up by Michael Mann. So Hope resets with 26 to go on the shot clock possession. Here's Mann working on gun to X. Looks inside. Clear shot to 22, James Conlon. A nice shot, but a nice stop by Boriter as he stopped Conlon's shot low at his shoestrings. And Aquinas clears successfully with 1:25 on the game clock in quarter one. Shot by Mitchell Haggart. And that hits the post. And ground ball pickup by 44 and another shot backed up by Aquinas. 60 seconds on the possession for the Saints. 1:11 on the game clock in the first quarter. Here's Jardis working on Fragnoli from behind. Forward to Sweet. Jardis, Sweet, along with Haggart, the top 3 scorers for the Saints. Hunter Roberts on the wing. He's working against Liam Cunningham. A nice job defensively by Cunningham as he resets and gives it up to Lehigh. Joey Fitzgerald, midfielder. And he looks to shoot, but loses it, and it's recovered nicely by Conlon. Penalty flag down. That's going to be against the Saints with a play-on opportunity and 30 seconds left in this possession for Hope. So let's see what Coach Schoenhels does here. If he looks for a shot before the end of the first quarter, or if he's going to run this down and go into the first quarter up 6-0 with a flag down and an extra man opportunity. Blaine Hines steps in. There's Merritt Archer in the game. Lost his footing as he looked to hitch, and ground ball, and that's recovered by 16, Matt Wagner. So quarter's going to end with the Hope College Flying Dutchman up 6-0 against the visiting Aquinas Saints. Back to live action as we start the second quarter. Hope starts man up. 60 seconds on a extra man opportunity. So Hope sets up in a diamond formation. 2 players in the middle. Goodall in the middle along with Mann. Here's Wiggins up top. Now Radsville at the top of the diamond formation. Back over to Zach Wiggins. Wiggins and Mann playing a 2-man game. Inside pass from Conlon intended for Goodall, and that's going to skip out of bounds. Be a turnover against James Conlon. So not really the extra man opportunity that Coach Schoenhaus was looking for, as they didn't get a shot off and turn the ball over. Really on an unforced error from the freshman Conlon. A little disjointed on how that possession worked. So here come the Saints down 6-0 at the end of the first quarter, looking to get on track. And there's a shot from Sweet and a nice save by Ian Bosman. So the Saints yet to find the net after a quarter and a minute gone in the second quarter. There's a successful clear forward to Remo Blancato, and injury timeout as Blancato got checked from behind and fell down after that check. So we'll pause for an official timeout while Blancato is attended to. So Blancato gets up and jogs over to the sidelines under his own power. So a good sign for sophomore midfielder from Harbor Springs, Michigan. First quarter stats. Hope outshot the Saints 17-9. Shots on goal 8-2 for Hope. 2 saves each for the goalies. Hope won the face-off battle in the first quarter, 5-2. Hope was 6 of 7 on its clears, and the Saints 4 of 5. 4 turnovers for the Dutch, only 2 for the Saints, and 1 caused turnover for the Saints. There's a goal by number 3, unassisted, Jack Radsville. Nice little hitch move on his defender and got him off of his line, and then got topside and buried it bottom. And so 7-0 is the score with 13:32 to go. Cross check as well on the play. So number 3, Jack Radsville, unassisted for goal number 2. Personal foul for a cross check on the play. Goal is good. And with that penalty, we will have a face-off, but Hope allowed its 2 men at the restraining line, and Aquinas is only going to have 1. It's LSM number 6, Eric Dosh. So a ground ball by number 27, Andrew Conlon, in a face-off win with the extra man advantage on the face. Here's Berra looking to pass over to Radsville, and Jack dropped the ball, but picked up by number 22, Conlon, with a flag down. Cross-check is the call against the Saints. Refs stopped play there, even though Hope continued with possession. So a little surprising to see Hope have their possession stopped, and I think that's what Coach Schoenhaus is talking with the referee about. saying, why'd you stop my possession when we never lost the ball? Flag down, play on. We get a scoring opportunity, and then we get the extra man opportunity. So Shane Hill's looking for an explanation. Here's Hope with an extra man opportunity. Second extra man opportunity of the night. First one was a little disjointed, and they didn't get a shot off. Here's Conlon looking inside. Same play as last time. Same pass as last time, and threw the ball nearly out of bounds again, just like the last time. So I'm not sure what he's looking for in there, but it's not open. But a nice ground ball recovery by Michael Mann, and Hope keeps possession. There's a shot by 22, James Conlon, and a nice save. And his offhand by Border. So a fresh 60 on the shot clock for Hope. Here's Wiggins. Shot goes wide left, backed up by Hope. Hope still in an extra man opportunity. As James Conlon resets and gets it behind to Brian Barra. Barra pushes up from X. There's Conlon. Over to Michael Mann. A nice bounce shot and a save by Michael Mann. A ground ball pickup by Goodall. And skip pass by Radsville to Conlon, back to Radsville. And Aquinas is all even. So a nice job defensively by the Saints to go 2 for 2 with their man down defense. Hope's 0 for 2 on its extra man opportunities. 11:55 to go in the second quarter. 50 on the shot clock possession. Here's Mann working against Neget. Skip pass up top to Barra. Barra inside. A nice look inside to Jack Radsville. And Jack with a quick stick, but missed goal. And not backed up by Goodall. So possession's going to go over to the Saints. It was a great look inside by Barra as he had a shot opportunity, but also saw Jack open inside. And a great job finding Jack inside with a good scoring opportunity. But Radsville just missed the cage. And the Saints with a successful clear. So number 11, Joey Fitzgerald, midfielder from Plymouth, along with Blake Baker, the senior from Brighton, and Kevin Lahi, the sophomore from Grand Blanc. Lahi looks to dodge. Here's Roberts. Gets it down low for Sweet. Sweet inside, and a nice job by Fragnoli as he turns Sweet over on the dodge. And a ground ball pickup by Braden Blackburn and a successful clear for Hope. Here's Blackburn, gives it up for Jack Radsville with 65 on the possession. And a missed opportunity there as Michael Mann had a wide open Wiggins and couldn't quite put the ball on his stick, but Wiggins backs it up. Wiggins works to X with 45 left in the possession. Blaine Hine, along with Merritt Archer, a couple of freshmen in the game at midfield for Coach Shane Hells. Hine pushes it back. There's a skip pass to Merritt Archer. There's Archer with the ball. He gets inside position and a nice face dodge by Merritt Archer, and then he lost the ball just as he was cocking and getting ready to shoot. So a good scoring opportunity for Archer. But Aquinas picks up the ground ball and clears the ball. And a successful clear for the Saints. So Hunter Roberts, along with number 11, Joey Fitzgerald, and 13, Blake Baker, offensively at the midfield for the Saints. John Jardis at X from behind at attack. Back up to Fitzgerald on the wing. Fitzgerald working against Archer. Archer playing two-way midfield. Came on as an offensive midfielder, but staying on and playing short stick defensive midfielder. And here's Haggart. up top against Conlon. Nice done by Andrew Conlon as he rebuffs him. Good ball movement by the Saints as they work to get it across the field, and a nice catch by number 44, Haggart, with 5 on the shot clock. So Haggart takes the shot, and it's blocked by 23, Fragnoli, and a ground ball pickup by Fragnoli. Here comes Liam Cunningham. Pushes it forward, looks inside for an unsettled situation. Not there, so he gets it down the alley to Michael Mann. So here's Radsville working up the alley on Wagner, number 16. Nice job defensively by Wagner. Here's Gunn. And a nice job inside as Michael Mann, number 43, with a one-on-one move against Cam Gunn, and he got the inside position on Gunn, pushed him up the alley, and then roll dodged inside, kept the stick tight in his right hand, and got one-on-nobody opportunity against Border. Not much Border can do there, and a nice job on the fake and finish by Michael Mann as he got Border off his line, faked him low, and finished high over the right shoulder. So nice individual effort by Michael Mann, the sophomore, and a nice finish. So 7:47 to go in the second quarter. Hope College up 8-0 on the Saints. And Cervantes takes the duties at the face-off X and wins the clamp. And a ground ball pickup by number 30, Cervantes. And he gets doubled and turned over. Pickup by number 5, Nico Kittredge. And here come the Saints with Mitchell Haggart. 65 to go on the shot clock as he gives it up to Jardis. Back over to Haggart on his familiar right side. Haggart likes to play with his hands free on the right side. Nice job defensively by the Hope close defenders. And here's Fragnoli working against Jardis. Jardis got himself free from X and got a left-handed shot off that went high. Skipped off the top of the pipe, so the Saints get a fresh 60 on the possession as Sweet looks to work from behind on the freshman Joey Mooney. And Sweet got free, but a nice save by Ian Bosman. Bosman clears forward to Jack Cervantes. Nice job defensively by Bosman on that save as Sweet did a nice job on the freshman Mooney. Got topside high in his right hand free and had a good scoring opportunity. Put a nice low short bouncer on Bosman. But good reaction by Bosman, a good clear and a good save by Bosman. And here comes Hope with 6:20 to go. David Brace in at midfield along with Van Single. There's Michael Mann and another nice unassisted opportunity and a goal by number 43, Michael Mann. So goal number 3 for Michael Mann of the game, along with 2 assists, 3 goals on 4 shots. Couple assists and a ground ball, so an early productive game for the sophomore from the east side of the state. The younger brother of Johnny Mann, a University of Detroit Jesuit graduate. And a nice face-off win by Scheffler. Gets it forward to 36, Molesky. So here's Molesky, pushes a little with a long stick. And he's going to reset for the freshman Conlon. Conlon checks in along with David Brace at offensive midfield. Molesky steps off, and on comes 29, Eli Van Single. Talented sophomore from Zeeland. Here's Brace up top, looks to alley dodge down the right alley, nothing there. Kicks it over to Mann. Back up top, and a nice opportunity for Zach Wiggins on the assist, and he misses the cage. But penalty flag is down against Aquinas. So Aquinas is going to be called for 1 minute penalty and extra man opportunity number 3 for the Dutchman. Hope hasn't scored yet tonight on an extra man opportunity, but they're going to get a 1 minute extra man opportunity here. So here's Radsville up top. Van Single and Michael Mann inside. And James Conlon just turned the ball over. So nice job defensively by Matt Wagner, number 16, as he intercepted that pass by Conlon, as James was just looking to intercept. As he was just looking to pass off the ball up top and work the rotation through, and he threw it right into the stick of number 16, Matt Wagner. So Hope goes 0 for 3 on the night so far on this extra man opportunity, and the Saints' bright spot has been its man down defense, which is 3 for 3. So here's Haggart working on Andrew Conlon. Gets himself to X, stick in his left hand. He's going to want to go to his right side. Nothing there. And here's Conlon working on him. He's still trying to work, trying to get inside position. And gets inside position and shoots and saved by Bosman. A little frustration level there for Haggart as he was having trouble getting his hands free. Here's Hope, unsettled situation. Regroup by 16, Matt Wagner on Radsville. Offensive midfield is number 1, Merritt Archer. Freshman from Muskegon, Reese Puffer. Here's Archer, number 1. Kicks it back to Jack Radsville. Shot opportunity there for Michael Mann. Saved by Border and a fresh 60 for Hope. So here's Blake Hine, the sophomore, along with 38 Sam Hensley. He's a freshman from Clear Falls High School in Seabrook, Texas, getting some opportunity. Shot by Radsville is outside the net, and that'll go down as a save for Border with 3:22 to go. Hope on the ride. Nice job offensively by Kevin Lahai as he works himself out of a double team at midfield and clears the ball. So Aquinas resets, 3 minutes to go in the first half. Aquinas looking to get on the scoreboard. Here's Sweet. He's working up top against Tucker Martinez. Trying to get his hands free topside. Gives the ball up to Blake Baker. Baker resets back up top. Here's Joey Fitzgerald with 14 on the shot clock. Over to Haggart. Haggart's looking to get topside with 8 on the shot clock. Looking to get a shot off. No opportunity there as he rolls back. There's a shot opportunity, and the far side ref is going to call a cross check against number 27, Andrew Conlon. So Saints got bailed out there with 2 seconds left on the shot clock and very little offensive opportunity. And they called Conlon for a check on the down check as Haggart rolled back. And referee, I guess, saw a little contact with the back of Mitchell Haggart instead of his arm and stick. And so he threw the first penalty flag of the night against the Dutch. So extra man opportunity for the Saints. So Saints in a 1-4-1 formation, shuffling 2 guys inside with 2 wing midfielders, along with Fitzgerald up top. There's Haggart with a shot. That's high and wide. 37 seconds on the possession. Jardis resets from behind. Check that. They said the ball skipped off the top of the goal, so they reset at 60. And there's a turnover as the ball crossed midfield. So Hope takes over, 1:34 to go. Here's Radsville. And Coach Shane Hells is going to tell Jack to settle it down and try to burn off the rest of this man down offensive opportunity until the 60 seconds are gone and the penalty's released. So Hope still a man down, playing 5-on-6 at the moment. Shot opportunity by Radsville. It goes high. And Hope now back at full strength with 51 seconds on the possession and 1 minute left in the second quarter. Berra along with Goodall in now at the offensive midfield. Man up the left alley over to Wiggins, and here's Berra also in as an offensive midfielder. Berra works down the alley. 25 on the shot clock. And there's a shot and a score from number 13, Nick McCreary, the freshman from Rockford, on the assist by number 43, Michael Mann. So as the shot clock was winding down, Michael Mann looked topside opposite, double skip pass and found McCreary. And McCreary with a nice offhanded shot on the off hip of Border. And with 33 seconds to go, Hope College 10, Aquinas 0. Max Zimmerman in at the face-off. And a face-off win for Noah Shreko. And a turnover on the sideline, but a flag down. Let's see what the call is. Looks like this penalty is going to go against the Dutch. It's going to go against Max Zimmerman, the junior from Detroit Country Day. 30 seconds for a push. It's going to be the call. So with 20 seconds left on the game clock in the quarter, Saints are going to be up for a 30-second man-up opportunity. So let's see what Coach Kleiber wants to do, if he wants to push for a scoring opportunity to close out the first half, or if he's going to be content to run it out and get possession at the start of the second half. It looks like he's going to push. As Fitzgerald looks up top for a shot. There's a skip pass over to Mitchell Haggart. Couldn't handle the ball, and Braden Blackburn regains possession. And so at the end of the first half, time runs out. Hope College 10, Aquinas 0. And we're back to start the second half. Hope starts with possession, down a man. Aquinas looks to double team on the ride. There's Radsville with a clear, and Hope clears successfully. First half stats. Hope outshot the Saints 30-16. Shots on goal, Hope 15, and the Saints 4 shots on goal. 4 saves for Bosman, 5 saves for Orator against 10 goals. Faceoffs won, 8 for Hope, 3 for Aquinas. Hope was 11 for 12 on its clears, and the Saints did a nice job, 8 of 9 on its clears. There's a shot by number 21, Brian Barra, unassisted. The senior from Rockford. And that was a point of emphasis before the game from Coach Schoenhaus. He pulled the senior from Rockford aside and said, Brian, you got to shoot more. It's hard for anybody to stay with you defensively, so when you get your hands free down that alley, especially on your strong side right hand, let her rip. Don't just pass it up, but let it fly. And that's what he did right there and showed what he can do with the ball in his stick. So that's got to make Coach Schoenhaus happy to see Brian Barrow let it fly. Here's Jack Cervantes with a face-off. He got the face-off win, but rode out of bounds by the Saints on the near sideline. So a nice job on the ride by the Saints, and they cause a turnover against the Dutch. Offsides is the call against the Saints, so nice job riding by the Dutch, and they get the ball right back after they had turned it over. So with 13:35 to go, Hope College 11, Aquinas Saints 0. Coach Schoenhaus brings his freshman midfield line out. There's one of those freshmen, number 22, James Conlon, gets his hands free for a shot. A nice save by Border. Ball on the ground, and a ground ball for number 8, Zach Wiggins. And we got an interference call that's going to go against Hope. And they're going to turn the ball over to Aquinas. I didn't see who got flagged or called for the interference, but somewhere on that loose ball was an interference call. And just like that, there's the scoring drought broken by number 44, Mitchell Haggart gets goal number 1. So Haggart took advantage of that unsettled situation as they called the interference call on Hope. Hope got caught a little bit in transition as it was ready to offensively move the ball down the field, and then the ref called interference, so Coach Schelt was working his defensive players in. And Haggart took advantage of his opportunity and found the back of the net. So 11-1 is the score for the Dutch. And there's a face-off win for Reed Chastain, number 2. And another shot by Haggart. That went on the outside of the goal. So there's a call that's going to go against the Dutch. Is the downside referee is going to say that the defensive player went in and out of the restraining line. So possession back to the Saints. So here's Haggart looking to get inside position against Conlon. Nothing there, but the referee threw a flag against Conlon. Really hard to understand what he might have saw that caused a penalty, as Conlon didn't touch Haggart other than on his stick. And really with no contact at all, the referee threw a flag for a 1-minute slash against Andrew Conlon. I'm going to change that to penalty on Conlon. They're going to call a hold against Conlon. So 30 seconds for a hold. Very difficult to understand how they could have called a hold when he never had a hold of his stick or his arm. But yet somehow the ref thought he was holding. And I'm going to flag him for 30 seconds. So man up opportunity for the Saints, down 11-1. Let's see if they can get a little momentum going after Haggart had the goal after being down 11-0. Here's Haggart, fakes the pass and winds up for a shot. That's going to skip low and behind. Stoppage of play as the referees want to talk something over briefly. I think they're going to want to reset the shot clock because shot clock was at 30 seconds instead of 60. So the shot clock is reset for 50 as the Saints reset, man up. And Sweet looks to pass down to Jardis, and Jardis dropped the ball, and here comes number 11, Liam Cunningham, as he pushes the ball up the center of the field, gets it down to Michael Mann, and settles it behind with Zach Wiggins. So a nice job on the man-down defense by the Dutch, and Hope's going to reset on offense with McCreary, the freshman from Rockford, along with Alex Goodall, the junior from Lutheran Northwest in Clarkston, along with 21 Barra. So a couple of Rockford, Michigan midfielders out there, and Barra and McCreary. Here's McCreary looking to shot, and he looking to shoot, and he gives it up to Wiggins. Wiggins shoots low and outside, backed up by Radsville with 40 seconds left on the possession. So here's Radsville, dodging from the wing, looking inside and now over. Skips it across to McCreary, back up top to Barra. Barra looks inside to Goodall. Goodall gets turned over inside as the defense closes in on him. And a ground ball pickup by Boriter. Hope looks to ride, trying to create a turnover on the sideline. And a nice job by Alex Rowlands, number 42, to work his way out of the sideline and successfully clear the ball. So John Jardis, the senior from Midland, works from behind along with Mitchell Haggart. Haggart, the only goal scorer tonight for the Saints. John Mark Torrance comes in defensively at midfield for the Dutch. John Mark's a sophomore from Portage Northern High School in Portage. Talented player for Coach Shane Hells and comes in defensively at the midfield position for Coach Schelt. Both his parents are Hope College grads, so a long lineage at Hope College for John Mark Torrance. Here's Sweet with 8 on the shot clock. Going to give it up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is caught from behind and falls down. And with 1 second left on the shot clock, we're going to get a penalty call against the Dutch. So the Dutch look to double team Sweet with a couple seconds left on the shot clock. Probably not the opportunity when Coach Schelt wanted to see a double team with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And they're going to get a slash against the Dutch and bail out the Saints as they were about to turn the ball over to Hope. But instead they're going to get a 60-second opportunity on man up. So 2 penalties. We're going to have Radsville 30 seconds offsides, and then the slashing penalty. So 6-on-4 opportunity for the Saints. Dutch go into a box formation defensively. Here's a skip pass high. Fitzgerald, and shot stopped by Bosman, recovered by the Saints. Here's Fitzgerald back up top to Haggart. Open a box. Skip pass from Haggart inside to number 42, Alex Rowlands. And a nice save inside by Bosman as he clears forward to Braden Blackburn. And here's Blackburn, who carries it across midfield. So a great job defensively by a double man down defense by Hope. There's a turnover, and that's going to be a push from behind with possession against the Saints. So Blackburn looked to work himself out of trouble and run past Joey Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gave him a push from behind in the back, and that's going to be push with possession. So Hope's going to go into a man-up opportunity. So 30 seconds on the penalty, push from behind with possession. Hope goes man up. 0 for 5 tonight for this man up unit, so has not been a successful campaign for this unit tonight. Let's see if they can get something going here as Barrow looks inside to Michael Mann, and there's a score by 43 Michael Mann on the assist from number 21 Brian Barra. So a nice job with patience on the offensive unit that time. Worked the ball to Axe. Barra looked inside before over. Found number 43 Michael Mann with his hands free, put it on his stick, and the right-handed Michael Mann got a left-handed shot off and buried it for his 4th goal of the night. So Michael Mann goes to 4 goals on 6 shots tonight, 3 assists for 7 points early in the game. 2 goals and 2 assists for Radsville so far. 2 goals, no assist for Wiggins. 2 goals, 1 assist for Barra. Goal for Sean Cunningham and a goal for Nick McCreary. There's a score by number 44, Mitchell Haggart, unassisted as he gets his hands free. Scores his 2nd goal of the game. Two goals for Haggart on 14 shots thus far. And Haggart's the only Saint in the scoring column tonight. No assist for the Saints as both of the goals have come unassisted by Mitchell Haggart. There's a nice face-off win for Scheffler and a ground ball by Sean Cunningham. Runs to space and clears successfully forward to Michael Mann. Michael Mann throws the ball backwards and finds an open Sam Hensley, freshman from Texas, and Hensley gets a shot off. Left and wide of the goal. Radsville backs the shot up and is going to reset with 60 on the shot clock possession. Merritt Archer, freshman from Muskegon, Reese Puffer checks in along with 38 Hensley, the freshman from Texas, and number 28 Blaine Hine, the sophomore from Reese Puffer. So a couple of guys getting to see a lot of action tonight. There's a turnover by Michael Mann. Ground ball pickup by Nagat. Nagat throws that ball out of bounds. And we got a penalty on the play before the turnover. I'm going to whistle Blaine Hine for a slash. 1 minute on the slash as he worked on the ride against Nagat. And so Aquinas gets an opportunity, down 10, 12-2 with its extra man unit on the field. 0 for 7 thus far tonight for the Saints on the extra man unit. Neither man-up unit has been very proficient tonight. Here's Haggart. Haggart always looking to shoot from that right-hand side when he gets his hands free and an opportunity. Fitzgerald thought about it, gets it over to Haggart, and there's a shot by Haggart, and he scores. So number 44, Mitchell Haggart, from number 11, Joey Fitzgerald, and they break the seal on the man-up unit and finally break through on their 8th man-up attempt. And Haggart gets his 3rd goal of the game on 15 shots. So Aquinas gets it to a 9-goal deficit with 6.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. The face-off win for the Dutch as number 30, Jack Cervantes, picks up the ground ball. And Hope resets with what tonight is its first-line midfield unit with Berra, McCreary, and Van Singel checking on as midfielders. There's a pass by Michael Mann that was broken up nicely, and a turnover. It's going to go against Mann. So here's Baker as he pushes the ball upfield. He gives it up to Lahai. So with 5:40 to go in the game, Coach Kleiber looks to see if he can get a little momentum going for his Saints after they scored a couple goals in a row. There's a pass behind to Jandrus over to Sweet. There's a shot by Sweet and a nice save by Bosman. A good look from Jardis to Sweet, and Sweet had his hands free and a good opportunity. And 17, Joey Mooney turned the ball over. And with 5:10 left to play in the 3rd quarter, timeout by Hope, and we'll step aside. So out of the timeout, Coach Schoenhels, I think, looking to settle his players down, letting them know they don't have to play so fast and push the ball and commit turnovers. Just run to open space, and there's a turnover on the ride as Hope forced the turnover with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. So here's Radsville. He works against number 25, Gavin Kleinenberg. Hope resets. Here's James Conlon, the freshman, checks in at midfield, along with Eli Van Single and David Brace. 60 on the possession. James Conlon gets it forward to David Brace. Brace works on Kleinenberg. Radsville behind. Now to Mann. Mann looks inside. Back to Radsville. Jack gets an inside position and shoots and scores. Number 3, Jack Radsville, unassisted. So Cervantes takes the face-off duties against Nico Kittredge. Sean Cunningham and Joey Mooney on the wing. Ball down and ground ball pickup by Neget. So face-off win for Kittredge and the Saints on that possession. Stick down by Zach Sweet. The ref stopped possession momentarily and keep the ball with Aquinas. So 4:04 to go in the third quarter. 13-3 as the Saints have gotten 3 goals in the third quarter thus far. 10-goal deficit remains the same as it was at halftime. Each team has scored 3 goals in the third quarter. Here's Baker working up top against 45 Mueller, the freshman. Coach Shane Hell's playing a number of freshmen tonight. There's one of those freshmen, Joey Mooney. And number 11, Joey Fitzgerald, works against Mooney and gets topside and gets a goal against Ian Bosman. So a nice topside move.
Number 11, Joey Fitzgerald.
Doing it to themselves.
So here's Scheffler back in at the X. Liam Cunningham and Joey Mooney on the wing as the long stick midfielder. Scheffler gets the clamp and throws it backwards to Liam Cunningham. A nice pickup on the short hop by Liam. And he pushes it downfield, clears into space, gets it behind to Jack Radsville. So a nice job by the speedy senior from Detroit Catholic Central, Liam Cunningham. And on comes number 1, Merritt Archer, an offensive midfielder. Here's Archer with the ball, along with number 28, Blaine Hind. Radsville looks to pass, gives it up to Archer. Works it back behind. Here's Blaine Hind. Ball on the ground, but he picks it back up. Hind looks to work inside. Back to Archer. And Archer looks to give it back to Hind and can't quite handle it, so it's going to go a turnover and a ground ball pickup by Border. 2:35 to go as the Saints look to clear midfield and do successfully to Hunter Roberts. Roberts being guarded up top by John Mark Torrance. Here's Haggart looking to score. Haggart dancing on the back of that crease line. Gives it up to number 17, Roberts, who shoots, and nice stop by Bosman. He gets it forward to Tucker Martinez. Tucker gets it forward to Michael Mann. Ball's on the ground, and Michael Mann battling and lost that battle to number 25, Gavin Kleinenberg. Is a nice job defensively by Kleinenberg and a nice ground ball pickup in space by Kleinenberg. So Hope rides, pushing Brett's back. And a nice job pushing it across midfield by Matt Wagner as the Saints reset with 56 on the shot clock and 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Saints have won this quarter 4-3. Looking to add a little bit with Fitzgerald dodging down the alley. Here's Haggart. Haggart working on Conlon. Another shot by Haggart. Goes off the pipe. That's a save for Ian Bosman. Ground ball pickup by Fitzgerald as 1:05 remains on the game clock for this quarter. Nice job defensively by Sam Hainsley. And there's a shot and a score, unassisted by number 17, Hunter Roberts. So the Saints closing the gap a little bit in the third quarter as Coach Shane Hells plays a number of his reserves who don't typically have an opportunity to see the field. And let's see if he tries to get some of the regular players back in a little bit more so that he can stem any sort of comeback by the Saints as we wind down with 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Max Zimmerman, the junior from Detroit Country Days, out at the X against Nico Kittredge. Kittredge, a freshman from Chesterton, Indiana. Nice face-off battle there. And there's a ground ball pick up by Zimmerman. Goes down as a face-off win. And the ball's on the ground as number 3. There we go, number 3, Jack Radsville, and he finds 43, Michael Mann for the goal. So a nice job on the ground ball pickup by Radsville. Unsettled situation. He got an inside dodge, got inside of his man. Didn't have much angle at the goal, but as he drew the defender towards him, Michael Mann was wide open, and he put the pass on the stick of Michael Mann, and Michael Mann found the back of the net for goal number 5 on the night for Michael Mann. 5 goals on 7 shots for Michael Mann. 3 goals and 3 assists now for Jack Radsville, and there's a face-off win for Caden Brainerd, the freshman from Muskegon. Nice job in there by number 31, Caden Brainerd. There's 20 seconds left in the game, or excuse me, in the quarter for the Dutch, as they look to add to the opportunity here. And there's an inside pass to Michael Mann, and a nice save by Clayton Border to stop that goal as Radsville found Michael Mann right on the doorstep, and Border was able to stop that to keep the Dutch from going to 15 before the end of the quarter. So that's the end of quarter 3. Hope College 14, Aquinas College Saints 5. back to live action to start quarter number 4. Zimmerman against Kittredge, and Kittredge wins the faceoff there. Kicks it forward to Mitchell Haggart, and Haggart with another shot and a save by Ian Bosman. Clears forward to Blackburn. Back to Zimmerman with an unsettled situation. Zimmerman with a shot. Nobody behind for Hope, and so that ball's going to go back to Aquinas. Probably not the shot opportunity Coach Shane Hells was looking for with nobody behind at that point with his Fogo with the ball in his stick, but he likes the aggressive play, and you can't fault that. Oh, unforced error there by the Saints as they lost it out of bounds. Wagner lost sight of the ball, and it skipped off the top of his stick out of bounds, so Hope resets. Conlon comes in the ball game. James Conlon comes in, the freshman, along with Van Single. And there's number 6, Nico Santos, the freshman from Kirkland, Washington, Juanita High School, and he finds the net. Nice low to high shot from number 6, Nico Santos. And an assist from number 3, Jack Radsville. And a nice job for Santos as he comes in and comes into the ball game at attack for number 43, Michael Mann. Michael Mann's night is over for the evening. So Radsville stays in. Keep an eye on things, and Van Single comes in and plays attack for Zach Wiggins. Play is stopped, penalty on the play. So flag on the play against the Dutch. It's going to go against the goal scorer, Santos, 30 seconds. So extra man opportunity for the Saints for 30 seconds, down 15-5 in the fourth quarter, 13:45 to go in the game. They work the ball clockwise now, rotating from bottom to top, over to Haggart. Haggart always looking to shoot. Holds the ball, now gives it up. That's a shot opportunity they're looking for to Haggart. Here he is with the ball, and there's a shot. Stick side high into Bosman's stick. So probably not what Coach Kleiber was looking for in a man-up opportunity to just take a shot with a defender in your face and shoot high to high into the stick of Bosman. But a nice job for the Dutch on the man-down defensive unit. So here's Radsville at attack, along with the freshman Santos, along with the sophomore Van Single in at the attack unit. David Brace, the freshman, at midfield. There's Santos with another shot. Nice save by Clayton Border as he picked up the low bouncer from Santos. And the Saints clear successfully. So here's Haggart working one-on-one against Tucker Martinez. Shot and a save. Ground ball pickup by John Mark Torrance as he pushes it upfield. Pushes it over to Radsville, and Radsville settles it down. Lets the defensive players check out and the offensive unit come on. Flag down. Flag's going to go down against the Saints, so a play-on opportunity for the Dutch with the flag down. Ball's on the ground, picked up by Goodall. Here's the senior Bear, a couple of goals tonight for the senior from Rockford. There's an inside assist from Jack Radsville to Alex Goodall, and Goodall finds the back of the net. A nice inside feed and a quick stick from Alex Goodall. So the goal is good. 16-5 the score as Radsville finds Goodall. Penalty is waved off. Goal waves off the penalty.
With the assist, number 3, Jack Radsville. And scoring goal number 16. Number 15, Alex Goodall.
Hope winning the face-off battle tonight. 17-27. This is 40. Max Zimmerman in against Kittredge, and a nice win for Zimmerman. And a nice ground ball pickup for Zimmerman as he clears it back. Blancato back in the game, shook off that injury earlier in the game, and here's Molesky. Molesky turns the ball back over on an over and back as he threw the ball up and over the stick of Carter Hitchcock. So here's Fitzgerald from the top. He's working against the freshman Mueller. Over to Sweet. He's working against Carter Hitchcock. Penalty flag thrown, but Joey Fitzgerald got his hands free, and that's going to be a score unassisted. Check that. It looked like Zachary Sweet, number 4, unassisted from the attack as he got his hands free and got a low to high shot in against Ian Bosman. Penalty was a cross check against number 33, Carter Hitchcock. Hitchcock, the junior, LSM, transfer from Tufts. He's from Indiana, graduate of Culver Military Academy. So Reed Chastain at the face-off X, and he gets the win. So 16-6 the score as we count it down to 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter as Aquinas looks to chip away at this 10-goal deficit. There's Fitzgerald up top. He gets it over to Sweet. Back over to Baker. And there's a shot by Blake Baker, the senior. Goes wide left and backed up by number 3, John Jardis. 55 in the possession as Jardis throws it over to Mitchell Haggard. And Haggard finds the top of the net for goal number 4. Assist from number 3, John Jardis.
With the assist, number 3, John Jardis. And scoring goal number 7, 44, Mitch Haggard.
Zimmerman does battle at the X against Kittredge. Kittredge comes away with a win. Turns the ball over behind him. But a nice pickup by Luna Gott. And Aquinas settles it behind with 60 to go on the possession. And with 9:18 to go in the fourth quarter, Coach Kleiber takes a timeout with your score. Hope 16, Aquinas 7. So play resumes with John Shea in goal, relieving Ian Bosman for the night. Here's Fitzgerald working against Blancato. Sweet against Hitchcock. Sweet from behind. Hitchcock defending. Sweet looking to get his hands free topside. A nice job defensively by Hitchcock as he gives it up to Hunter Roberts. Here's Baker looking to alley dodge down the right alley. Defended by Liam Cunningham. And here's Haggart. Haggart slips and turns the ball over. Gets the ball back. It's a inside position, and shot by Haggart is saved, and we're going to have a penalty flag. It's going to go against number 11, Liam Cunningham. Cunningham protesting mightily as he comes off the field to the referees that he was the victim, not the offender of that penalty, but to no avail as he's going to go to the penalty box. Looks like they're going to get him for a cross check as he pushed himself off. He's defending himself. As the Saint player was the aggressor and he defended himself, that the referee threw the flag and called him for the cross check. But Saints are going to be man up for a minute with 8:28 to go in the game, down 16-7. Fitzgerald up top. Baker behind. Here's Haggart on the side. They like to work the ball to Haggart, and if he gets an opportunity with his hands free, he's going to shoot. There's a shot by Fitzgerald. A nice save by John Shea. And a nice job again by the man down unit for Coach Schelt. And here's Blancato up top. Settles the ball behind. Coach Shane Hells has worked all of his starting attack out of the game. Van Single, the lefty, comes in and plays attack, along with number 6, Nico Santos, the freshman from Washington. And it looks like James Conlon is down there as well. Nice caused turnover by Gavin Kleinenberg, and a nice ground ball pickup in transition by Kleinenberg. He looks to clear the ball to Baker, and Baker can't quite find the handle, and Molesky picks the ball up and clears forward. So Santos settles it down. 15 Goodall checks on at an offensive midfield. Gets it behind to James Conlon. Conlon playing some attack instead of the midfield position tonight. Number 25, Sam Bowen, checks on at the midfield. Freshman from Forest Hills Eastern in Ada, Michigan. Played attack for several games while Jack Radsville was injured. Here's Bowen up top. Bowen looks to dodge. Hitches, gets his hands free. Nothing there, so he resets back up top to McCreary. Down to Santos. Over to James Conlon. James Conlon looks to work inside on Kleinenberg and gets inside Kleinenberg unassisted for the goal for number 22, James Conlon. So a nice inside roll move by Conlon as he pushed Kleinenberg up the field, got him off balance, rolled inside, and buried the ball in the back of the net as he went against the freshman, number 37, Austin Hinote, freshman goalie from Chesterton, Indiana, in for the remainder of the night. Border spelled, and his evening is over. So 17-7 the score with 6:12 to go. And a nice ground ball pickup by the Dutch, by Max Zimmerman, but a little high on the throw, and that's going to go out of bounds. So One of those points of emphasis for Coach Schoenhels is cutting down on the turnovers. And so while Hope's played aggressive and created some turnovers, they've also turned the ball over a fair amount tonight, and that's going to be something Coach Schoenhels is going to talk about with his unit. Under 6 minutes to go on the game clock. Alex Goodall, along with David Brace and Brian Barra at midfield. Santos, along with James Conlon, Sam Bowen in at the attack unit. Here's Brace, looking to dodge topside down the right alley. It's his hands free. Nice job defensively by the Saints. Santos gets it over to Sam Bowen. Up top to Barra. Santos on a nice feed inside to number 15, Alex Goodall. So a nice look from the freshman Santos as he finds Goodall for Goodall's second goal of the game.
With the assist, number 6, Nico Santos. Scoring goal number 18. Number 15, Alex Goodall.
So Goodall gets his second goal of the game on 3 shots, a couple of ground balls, and a caused turnover for Mr. Goodall, the junior from Clarkston, Michigan. A face-off win for Aquinas, but then number 32, Noah Sharko, lost his stick. Going to get called for technical foul for playing without his stick. Timeout on the field. Referee's timeout as Fitzgerald lost his footing by midfield, and he's down on the turf and getting looked at by the training staff for Hope, so we'll step aside with 4:49 to go in the game, and the score, Hope 18, Aquinas 7. And Fitzgerald looks to be just fine as a talented senior from Plymouth. Walks off to the sideline under his own power. So a good sign to see Fitzgerald fine as he lost his footing at midfield. 4:49 to go in the game. Here's Santos from behind as he works on Kleinenberg. Blaine Hind up top along with number 1, Merritt Archer. A couple of freshmen. Sam Bowen, the freshman, in at attack along with the freshman Nico Santos. Here's Hind up top with 27 to go on the shot clock. Bowen now at X. Looks over the inside of the offense. Nice pass from Bowen to a cutting James Conlon, who got off a nice shot. Didn't score and fell into the crease, so possession goes to the Saints. Nice look by Bowen on a nice cut by James Conlon, but couldn't quite connect and finish the play. There's a nice job defensively on that midfield play by number 35, Cam Dinas. So Dinas checks off, the short stick midfielder. Penalty flag thrown against Dinas as he defended the play. Extra man opportunity for the Saints. Has not been a terribly proficient unit tonight. Here's Sweet with a shot and a save by John Shea. Nice job by John Shea on the shot from Sweet with his hands free. Cunningham looks to work out of a double team along the sideline. He's getting trapped and he throws the ball forward and picked up by Santos. So a nice job working himself out of trouble. And Santos gets the ball forward to Sam Bowen, who buries the shot. So number 25, Sam Bowen, finds the back of the net on an assist from number 6, Nico Santos.
Line Dutchman with the assist. Number 6, Nico Santos. And scoring goal number 19, number 25, Sam Bowen.
So with 2:40 to go, 19-7 the score. Max Zimmerman at the X against Kittredge. And a ground ball pickup by Joseph Brett. So a face-off win for Kittredge and a ground ball for Brett. As he resets it for Haggart. Haggart hitches and shoots and scores. Against number 51, Owen Clare, the freshman goalie from Birmingham for Hope. First shot he's faced on the night.
Scoring goal number 8, number 44, Mitch Haggart.
So Mitchell Haggart gets goal number 5 on 22 shots tonight for Haggart. Five goals for Haggart on 22 shots. 1 goal for Zach Sweet on 6 shots. Goal for Joey Fitzgerald and a goal for Hunter Roberts. Nice job by Carter Hitchcock intercepting the pass and creating an opportunity for his offensive teammates. Ball's on the ground but flagged down. Play's going to be stopped. This is no doubt going to go against the Saints for a cross check. Refs jump in as things are getting a little chippy with 2:02 to go. Separate both the teams. Making sure everybody plays it safe for the last 2 minutes of the game and nobody gets hurt. So penalty's going to go against number 6 for the Saints, Eric Dash, the freshman LSM from Brighton. So double penalty against the Saints and against number 26 for the Dutch, Kyler Dana, the sophomore from North Muskegon. Check that against number 7, Jack Backus, the sophomore from East Grand Rapids. So 5-on-5 for Aquinas and Hope with 2:02 to go, as both Dash and Backus are in the penalty box. Haggart against Hitchcock. Haggart looks to dodge against the junior transfer. As Haggart looks to get his hands free. Fake pass. Nice job defensively by Hitchcock, as no room to move for Haggart, and he passes the ball along in the rotation. And a nice job defensively there from behind by Nate Jobson, number 71, as he turns over Sweet from behind. And 1:30 to go in the game. Hope looks to settle things down. Santos from behind, and timeout's the call with 1:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Hope 19 and Aquinas 8. So Sam Bowen settles it behind with 1 minute to go in the fourth quarter. Hope looking to hold the ball, run out the clock on a beautiful night in Holland, Michigan. .20 seconds to go on the possession. Bowen works against Cam Dunn, dropped the ball, recovered possession. 10 seconds to go on the possession. Double team on Bowen as he passes it up. Turnover on the crease, and 15 seconds to go as Aquinas looks to get one last shot opportunity in the game with 10 seconds to go. Here's one last shot opportunity by Joseph Bretz. Bounces high and wide of the goal, and that's game with your score. Hope College 19, Aquinas College Saints 8.